Okay, welcome to the episode 2 of the Laravel 9 Basic Beginners course. My name is Office Holmes, and for this episode, we're just going to, set up a Laravel application, test it out, just, go around a bit, echo some statements here and there. So let's get started. In our previous episode, episode 1, we talked about Composer and how you need to make sure you have Composer installed and how to verify that you have Composer installed. For this episode, like I said, we're just going to be doing the installation. And for that, let's quickly go back to the documentation. One thing you should know is that whenever you're stuck, if you're ever stuck on anything, always get back to the documentation because most of the answers you're looking for already resides here in the documentation, even before you actually decide to, Google it on Stack Overflow or somewhere else. Okay? So in order to, install a basic, Laravel setup, to have a basic Laravel setup, this is what this command we need to run. Remember, you need to have Composer installed. I'm just going to copy this, and let's do that. But first, I'm going to you know what? Sorry, just a second. And then we're going to CD. And then I'm going to create a new Laravel app inside my www directory. For you probably want to go to your directory where you have, where you want to put up your project, and you could open your shell or command shell over there. So for this, I'm just going to paste the command, and it says Composer create project example app, and let's do that. So this is going to create a Laravel project, and the name of the project is going to be example app. The folder as well is going to be example app. Now, if you try to run this and you get some sort of error, like this isn't working, you get into something about minimum PHP version, it's probably because your PHP version isn't bumped up to PHP 8. So what you want to do is you want to upgrade your PHP version, okay? And then this should run. So we're just going to hold on a while this comes up. As you can see, these are installing. This is pretty normal, okay? This is installing all the packages it requires to run the application and the framework itself and all of that. Just 2 more, so I guess we don't have to fast forward the video. We're almost done. Okay. Ooh. So you can most likely, do we need to fast forward this? Let's see. Okay, let's wait it out. I don't think it may be necessary. Okay. So when you see generating optimized autoload files, this is usually the last procedure when installing, downloading and installing all the packages that it needs. We're not talking about Composer now. Composer that's another different topic, but just know that Composer is a major requirement for working with Laravel and most PHP-based frameworks. Okay. That's taking a lot of time. Now I think maybe we might have to fast forward this. So maybe we might get to pause and get back when it's done. That's a lot of time. Okay, it's done. And if you did this, if you see this application key set successfully, then you should know that your installation is done. So next thing you want to do is you want to get into the folder which Laravel created, and if you remember very well, the name was example app, right? So you want to do um, cd example app, right? And then from here, you could open this in your code editor. For me, I'm just going to easily use a shortcut and open this in my VS Code editor, okay? All right, uh, let's go. So this is the basic, this is what you get, right? You have a lot of files here. I know you may be wondering what they are, but you don't have to worry about any of that right now. And of course, I know we want to get our hands dirty, test out things, see how they work and all of that, but it's all going to be in a gradual stage. So when we have this, the next thing we want to do is you want to open your terminal. You could, click on terminal over here if you're using VS Code, or you could as well, use the same terminal because you're inside your project folder. Or just go over to your project folder and open your terminal. And what you want to do is, what I want to do is, open this application on my browser so that I could, access like, the application itself from the browser. So what you want to do is you want to do PHP artisan serve. Okay. So when you do this, it's going to show you this. Sorry, I mistakenly pressed something and stops the server. So when you do this, you're going to see this, and now you could, easily come over to your browser, take whatever it gives to you. It's usually localhost port 8000, and then when you open this on your browser, you should see a fancy web page. If you're not seeing that, it means something is wrong with your installation, perhaps. But if you are seeing this, if you're seeing this Laravel text as well as the documentation and all of this, and the Laravel version and PHP version, then you're good to go. Okay, so that's going to be all for this episode. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about, we're going to change this welcome page and do some basic PHP echo statements and see how it works. We're going to talk a little bit about routes, creating a route and working with a route and how to pass a route from one place to another part of the app, which is the controllers. Okay, and that will be all for this episode. Bye. Thank you.